What's going on, everyone? I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over one of my camera setups that I use during deer season. It is the summertime when I'm filming this, so if I start sweating, that's why. But I am looking forward to the cooler weather and for bucks to be chasing does again. So I'm gonna start off with the camera here. This is a camcorder. It's the Canon Vixia HF G30. I found it on eBay about 4 years ago for the $400 range. I think you can find them used for that $350 to $500 range. New, they're gonna be a little more. So just pay attention to that. I've had great success with it, even though it was used. It only takes video. These camcorders don't take any photos, so that's one thing to note. They are a lot easier to run than like a Sony mirrorless camera, but they still shoot 1080p. You're gonna get pretty great quality, and you can still post on YouTube, show friends and family. They'll work great for all of that. It does have a nice big screen, so when you are in the tree stand, you can see that real well. You can even watch videos back if you want after you shoot one, or maybe you just want to make sure your buddy's in frame. It can do all of that. It also has attachments for a shotgun mic. This is one of the Takstar ones. I did go out and buy a wind cover for it, just to keep, if the wind's blowing real bad, you don't get that nasty raspy sound, but it's worked great. This is a pretty cheap shotgun mic. I think it's like 20 or 30 bucks. You do have to turn it on and off. That's one downfall. You don't want to forget to turn it off or you're going to get no sound at all. So there's a lot of shotgun mics out there. Rode makes them. A lot of companies make them. Once again, figure out what's in your budget. But this Takstar one is a, like I said, not costly and has worked great for me. Make sure you have batteries. These batteries just slide in and out. They last about, depending on the weather, if it's real cold, they're not gonna last as long, but I would say you can get about hour and a half use out of one of these. Not bad. Just make sure you, like I said, charge them after each hunt. With the camcorder, there is a zoom in and zoom out right here easily on the camera. That's one nice thing. If there's a deer a long ways out there, you can zoom in on it, or if it's up close, you can zoom out pretty easily. So they do make thumb controls for these as well that you can hook up to your tree arm and even run them a little bit smoother. So like I said, this is the Canon Vixia HF G30 camcorder. I've loved it. It works great, especially during the rut when deer are moving around, running a lot. You don't have to worry about trying to zoom in, zoom out on one of those mirrorless cameras. This works great, so I would recommend it. The next thing I'm gonna jump into is an action camera. This is the GoPro Hero Black 7, which I know they're already up to like the GoPro 14, but once again, it works great. It's not gonna cost you too much money. If you are looking to get it maybe a little higher quality video, you might not want the GoPro 7. You can try to go up to their newer models, or DJI makes a bunch of action cameras now. I think they're all the way up to like their 6 model. So just kind of figure out what you guys want, what you're looking for. I know these GoPro 7s, it still works great for YouTube. Usually what I do is you can get different attachments for it, but you can clip it on a tree limb, clip it on a bow hook or something, point it at the hunter, and you can get, you pulling back, and then with the camcorder, you can still get the deer on camera. So I like having a second angle. Once again, this is a GoPro. You could even use your iPhone if you wanted. I know iPhones take great videos nowadays, and there's a lot of different camera arms and attachments out there that you could just record on an iPhone. So that's one thing to note as well. Once again, it's your budget, so do what you prefer, and you guys are gonna know best what you're looking to do. If you're just wanting to show friends and family, you might just go with an iPhone, but if you're wanting to post on YouTube or kind of start getting into that stuff, maybe go with a camcorder and a secondary like action camera, like I said, like a GoPro or DJI model. Mics, I know I just talked about shotgun mics a little bit ago. You can also get these wireless mics that hook on like I'm using right now, and they're great for if you're in the stand and someone's talking real quietly, it's gonna pick up on those maybe like quiet sounds. So like I said, works great for interviews. This is the DJI Mic 1 model. They have DJI Mic 2 models, they have minis. They're a little pricey. I think this pack here is around $250 or so, but it comes with 2 of them. It comes with a transmitter that you can hook up to your camera, Or the nice thing about these mics is they do record internally. As you see when I pulled that out, the red button came on, so you can actually record so much gigabytes into this little system here, plug it into your computer, and then you even have a lot more sound. So that's kind of a nice thing. It does come with wind muffs, so if it is real windy, you can put these on and have some nice clear audio. The last thing I'm going to cover is the tree arm that I use. This is the Muddy model. I think it's their higher end one. I went with it just because my camera is a little heavier, so I didn't want it falling out of the tree. I wanted it to be stable. The way this works is this system excuse me, goes on the tree. This here, you can get it to go down or up depending on the angle of the tree. It's also got these clips where you can twist this back and forth just to make sure you're level. And then once you are level, it comes with a strap. You can hook it there, go around the tree, come back in, and ratchet it together. The ratchets do make a little noise, but I've kind of figured out how to not get it so loud, and I haven't spooked any deer. So like I said, I know that scares people sometimes, but it's worked great for me. I did put a little camo tape on it just to try to knock down on the shine, but that's your base. And then this is the arm. It fits right in here just like that. And then this one only has 2 swivels. So nowadays there's a lot more out there. You can get them that break into like 4 or 5 different arms. But for what I'm using it for, this one works great. I did have to go out and buy a fluid head for it. One thing I will tell you is fluid heads, they do make a big difference. But you want to make sure that, like, if you have a tripod like I'm using to film this video, that you get the same plate for all of them. So try to get a universal fluid head that all your plates can fit into. Those plates are going to screw into the bottom of your camcorder or camera, just so, like I said, so you don't have to go out and spend a ton of money on different fluid heads, different plates, stuff like that. So this, once again, I will mark all this in the description. This is the Avila one, but I've loved it. It's worked great. You can do a full 360 with it, go up and down, whatever you need to do to get that deer on camera. So that's a kind of a quick overview of one of my camera setups. Like I said, it's starting to get pretty toasty here in the Midwest, but I'm looking forward to the fall, looking forward to getting back out there and getting some more video content for you guys to watch. But let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm happy to tell you more. I do also have a mirrorless camera, so I can answer some of those questions, but I'm using that to film with today. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and good luck this fall.